Hey everybody, hope you're doing pretty well. Steve's back with my weekly 1000 Carnival ticket giveaways. Now again, we only had 5 people enter, so we're really hoping we can get a few more to enter for the Carnival tickets. So I think one of the first things we should do is go to the tweet, see how there was only 5 comments, and go ahead and do the spin pretty early in the video so you can see who's going to win these tickets, and I'll reach out to them live right now letting them know they won. I haven't done that in the past, so I'll do it today. All right, so we got Tiberius. He is a returned entry. He will now have won more than once. We will go. So I let him know you have won again. Same wallet for you. I might even try to edit that out of the video. We'll see. I'll review it there. And if I did, then you guys won't know what I'm talking about right now. But we did have our winner. Congratulations. We don't need this window up anymore. That might have been the one freaking out my computer because it's a free tool, so it might have been doing something to my computer. Now, one of the things I wanted to show you about Honor vs. Madness, they are growing on their, followers on X. They have a lot of people that are following them, yet I can't get those people to talk about anything else, but they do send out a lot of information here, so you should make sure to follow them there if you're following me. Now, as you know, they're still doing their special stuff going on, even though May is over. They're still giving away another $100 this week to whoever stakes the most and how much it gains in their wallet. Now, last week, I wanted to kind of show this earlier because I did stake a few more tokens. If I go here, I restaked this stake. I moved it up. I was able to claim it out. I moved it up to 250,000. They were able to see, though, that I only increased my stake. I verified this. I can't show you, but that I only increased it by 70,000 tokens, which was correct because my overall stake was at 425 or 75,000 tokens, I mean. So I only got credit for increasing for 75,000 tokens. This was kind of a test for me because I wanted to see, I have 150,000 here that's coming out in July, 150,000 here that's coming out in July, and now 250,000 here that's coming out in July. So all of these will come out in the month of July, come to an end. I'll get all my tokens back, so I'll have my 500,000 tokens back, plus I have a few more tokens. I have like 26,000 here. So a couple more. And could I just restake them all and I'd get an increase of 500,000? Or in this case, could I put, when I got that 175 back and I went up to 250, could I get a nice little bump up? And no, they're doing it right. They're tracking it good. You have to increase your overall amount. And so if I really wanted to try to win this, I'd probably have to buy another, 5,000, 500,000 tokens. That way I could go up 100%. And even then, I might not win because last time the person who won this bought about 3 million of these tokens. Now, they're not worth that much, but, they are what they are. But I'm going to go ahead and claim my little rewards here. You can say I'm getting a few tokens. So I'll click on my claim here. Now, again, this is on BSC. So right now, to stake your tokens, get your tickets, all of that is here. All right. I got to sign again to get my tickets. And I've done successfully claimed all my rewards just to show you how that is working. Now, I wanted to just go over again a little bit. What are the Carnival tickets that I'm giving away? What did Tiberius win? Well, it's tickets for the Carnival shop. Now, the Carnival shop, the basics of this shop, it'll offer players the opportunity to accelerate their progress through the game without paying additional GG or fiat. Items in the shop may include in-game cards, crafting essence, and faction draws. But then there's even more stuff that you can get here. So in general, you can get a lot of different things for the game, whether it's an NFT shop, gives stakers the ability to cash out into NFT items, which is cool. The luxury shop will offer eliminated roading NFTs for the core set, giving players opportunity to buy special NFTs with their tickets. What I kind of understand from here is that these will be kind of like really good cards within the game. that they'll put in the luxury shop. The basic shop, though, will always have some in-game stuff. So if you only win some tickets from me, you don't get anything else, you might be looking to get an item out of the basic shop. You might be able to sell it, or it might just help your gameplay if you decide to play this game, because you will be able to play it for free. The exclusive shop, this is a mix of NFTs, cosmetics, and more, and these items can only be purchased through the Carnival shop. That's right. There will be items that you can get only inside the Carnival shop. These will be some of the rarest items in the game. It'll only be for players who have been staking tokens for a long time like me and earning these Carnival tickets, because that is the only way currently to get Carnival tickets, is to stake the tokens. Sorry, I'm on the white paper page here, this one. So if you're not staking tokens, you're not earning tickets. As you can see, I only earned about 300 tickets. I have 500,000 tokens staked, so you know, not that many people are going to have that many of these tickets, especially because there's not even that many holders of this token so far. Right over here we can see, and here I'll move this up a little bit, but there are 266 holders of the GG tokens. Now, one of the good things to see here, all of these addresses, even this one, I went ahead and checked it. This one is also considered a contract. So all of these top holders are contracts. That's pretty good to see. The contract. But if you click on this one, it's contract 2. These are staking contracts. They're rewards contracts. They're all the different contracts that are within the game. So the biggest holders of this token, you know, even the top individual holders that I can see start at 6 and 7, only have about 10 million and 8 million tokens, less than 1% of the supply. And again, GG is not a token that is inflationary at this time. It's only deflationary. They do buy and burn tokens. They plan to buy and burn tokens with revenue once their pack sale goes goes into place. All of these tokens are out in the ecosystem. There, at least as of right now, will not be more GG created. Now, we do have one of these contracts as the rewards for when you play the game, so they will be given out, but the point is they're already minted, they're being held by a wallet. But yes, you will have some inflation into the circulating supply of this token that's actually circulating out there, even though all the tokens have been given out so far. When it comes to the team, they did do another another update this time. This one was pretty quick. It was only 27 minutes. Basically, they went over these 2 soundtracks that I've showed you in the past. So this is soundtrack 2. Here, let me go out to their videos. They did their environmental match. They did their theme song is the first soundtrack, and then they have their other soundtracks. These are pretty cool. I'll go ahead and just click on this one. Just for a second there, and then we can go back to the All tab. We can look at the other one, the ambience one they have going on here. You know, so but the basic big thing on their AMA was they introduce yourself to the sound team that they're working with. One of the things that they really feel is going to set their game apart to some of the other games in the world is kind of the fact that even though it is a TCG game, you can see they're building a world. The original world will just basically be this starting city. You will be able to walk around in the world. You will have very interesting areas to go and explore. This is the environmental reveal that they did.
Even in the darkest of alleys, you will find a flower.
Now, the big things they wanted to show out in this one is the light effects and some of the other effects that come in to really make the world come alive. And you're going to be walking up and down these streets, and you're going to be doing a lot of different things within the game. A long time ago, they've gone through their showing you how the game is going to work. And so that's one of the things that you should know. Now, Honor vs. Madness is from our friend here, AJ. Now, one of the other things that they did that we all should know about, because, you know, where do they get the money to hire this good team to make the sound? Where do they get the money to hire the team to make the game? It all comes from the EMP team, the EMP treasury, and the different ways that EMP makes money. Well, because EMP is with DexFi and DexFi had a hack, they went ahead and introduced something that I wanted to share with you guys. Now, I personally did a video about this. Treasury bonds, I said they have a 90% plus APR. That was because I wanted my thumbnail to be kind of conservative. I'm going to go over to the current site. I'm going to do a little refresh and see where we're currently at. All right, earlier this morning, we were at about a 100 APR. This APR is going to go up and down, but so is the current value of this as more and more people go into it. When I covered it last week, when I first got into it, the fund was at $300,000. When I did my update video on it, it was in the $450,000, and now it's in the low $500,000. Also, in my first week, I made $20 in returns. I went ahead and claimed those into my wallet. So if you go here, you can see I haven't used them yet. My $19.85, but I have another $20 to claim. Now, I'm going to be doing update videos on this and claiming it, but this is one of the biggest opportunities that they're giving people that are into them. Because how do they make this money, right? How do they give you 99%? Well, even though this isn't the most you've ever seen in crypto, most of the time, if you get into something giving away this much money, you're like, oh, that's only going to last like a week or two. And then it's going to go way down because the token you earn is going to go down in value, right? But look, what am I earning here? Learning USDC. So how are they doing that? All right, let me show you. And yes, this is an offshoot of the team and of their token. I'm going to go ahead and make this a little bit bigger again, just so you can see. But this is the DexFi Bonds account. This is the wallet address. We can watch this wallet address. We can watch money come in, and we can see what they're doing with the money to earn the money. Why would they do all of this? Why would they let you see everything? Because they want you to trust them. They are giving you more chance to see everything that they're doing. Everywhere that they have money. Right now it's on Base and Sonic. Those are the only places where you can join this. And you can see, the wallet is holding a little bit of ETH. It's holding about 3,000 USC. That's probably to pay out the people that are getting money from this. This is on Base. On Sonic, they're holding about $66 in USDC. And they're holding a little bit of the Sonic token. Really, this is probably just for gas on Sonic. This ETH is probably for a little bit of ETH. And it's probably new money that has come in. Because when people bring new money in, they ask for Ethereum. So they have to get the Ethereum in on the chain, and then they have to deploy it out to how they're making money. So how are they making money with this? It's concentrated liquidity farming. I'm not going to go into it deeply in this video. You can watch my other video if you want to know more, or my other updates. But basically, they're providing liquidity to Dex Finance, and Dex Finance puts this liquidity in the best places for them to make money. That's what these vaults do. They don't make it only on Dex Finance. They put it into other places. As you can see here, this Aero coin is for a different area where you can change coins. And so they're into that. And you can see that's one of their biggest ones they're into. They're also pretty big here into this one. I don't really know what the RET coin is. I haven't spent time working into it, but they are holding, 54,000, 60,000, 60,000. This is where they can do something with this money that I cannot do. Even if I wanted to copy them. Even if I really brought over a decent amount of funds to do liquidity farming, I wouldn't be able to put myself in this many different pools. Not at any kind of scale where it would matter. $20 in each of these pools, you're not going to be making any money. 30,000 to 15,000 to 7,000 in each of these pools, and you're going to be making a little bit more cash. And why are they able to show all of this and not prevent people just cutting in front of them and basically taking all of their earnings away from all of us that are in the program? Because it's concentrated liquidity farming. Just because they have this much money in this farm doesn't mean you know the range that their liquidity is providing for trading. And they have been doing this for years. They have been making a lot of money, and the secret sauce here is that this is only half the APR, because the current contract is a 50-50 split, where half of the money they earn with the liquidity farming is going to pay back the people who lost money in the DexFi hack, and the other money is going to the people that are willing to give them money to help them earn this. Now, they're not expecting just us to do this for them. The treasury of EMP and the team behind DexFi, they started this. They put the first money into this, and then they let us join them, because the more money they have, the quicker they will earn it back. Now, eventually, at a certain level of money, maybe the APR dips down a little bit. Maybe. But as you can see right now, their funds are spread out a lot. They can spread them out more. They can go wider take a little more risk if they want to, do a lot of different things. But, if you want to know more about this project, you want to watch this video here, where I really break it down all the way. Now, what do you guys need to do to win yourself some tokens? All right. So, on my pinned tweet, I'll throw up a new one later on tonight. You just need to like it and leave a comment. Now, lots of people are liking it, which is nice. Lots of people are seeing the video, which is cool. But not that many people are leaving comments. So, guys, come on, leave a comment. It gets you into the giveaway. It's got to be any other kind of comment that you want. But here's the extra little thing. You have to be following me. So you have to be following my X account. That way, if you win, I'm able to send you a message like I was here and let you know that you won. I can't send you a message if you're not following me. And I'm not going to let you try to send me a message if you win, because then a whole bunch of people will pretend to be this person, and I might make a mistake, right? So make sure that you're following me if you want to get into the giveaway. I'll also, write that out on the tweet, but nonetheless, that was how I'm just going to end this one. Hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you enter this chance to win some Carnival tickets, and I hope you take a look at the GG ecosystem and coins and all the cool things that they are doing. Remember, when you're getting into something like Honor versus Madness, you're not just getting into Honor versus Madness, you're getting into the EMP Fusion program, the DexFi vaults, the DexFi other things, and all the other things that they are doing in crypto. This is just one of the other things that they wanted to get into, and that was gaming, and that's really because they have a lot of experience playing crypto games and working in the tokenomics fields. They know what works, they know what doesn't work, they know what projects have failed, they know what projects are still around. One of those is Splinterlands. And yes, they do have some pretty big players from this game helping them design everything they're doing in their game. So thanks you everybody, and I will talk to you later.